Let's make this quick.
Achita, ponga con visto it. Ponga con ching palamul. Muchisha pata. Kieno no nama paole rachiku. Ta kunjus techniki gravel moto. Kachichu ita botonga. Todo bank. Wale tudo baduana nido. Donga bunsha nunya. Donga ching palaka chikun ita donga. Ikin kun pa muntong hai tuang chi tung lupa. Ita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandonan. Ching palamule. Chikun ita donga. Ikin kuno pa mulera chikun. Stepun de digo donga kun hongabi. One kun bez ching palamule. Tunka chikun ita donga. Ikin kuno pa mulera chikun. Stepun de digo donga kun hongabi. One kun bez ching palamule. Tunka chikun ita donga. Ikin kuno pa mulerachi. Donga digo donga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nuno. Muchishat parkant.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Netic, Ricard Lusov, and Handan Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handan Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handed standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handed to the prison he belongs in?
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. Of course.
Is there any other information you... These plains are rife with wild animals. There have been a so far. Is there any... My preliminary analysis. Is there... Very well.
Donga kun hankabi. Ta kunju stak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Jedu baduana ni dibobo. Donga bungsha nunun tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bon muchashak paskant. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchu. Ta kunjis takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking muchashak paskat.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
How can I be of further assistance? I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course. How can I be of further... Of course.
Is there any other... The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by... Is there any other information? According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and was... Is there any other... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
So, what do you want to... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Ta kunje stakmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kachikun ita muchishak pakat.
Is there any other... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you... How can I be of further assistance? Of course. Okay.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Of course.
Tong abom sha umi. Ta kunje stak.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information? Very well.
Tong abom sha. Unda di hotonga. Unda di hotonga kun honga. Wana kun bez ching pai.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jida badawana nidi bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Ta kung just miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda na. Onda di hodonga kun honkani. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tungking tong abom shabum. Ta kung just miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikinku onda di hodonga kun honkani. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualeo. Damn you. Damn both of you. Ta kung just miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda na. Kachikun ita hodonga. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito.
Well done. I'm impressed. Not sure I could have done as well.
Achuta. Bunga kun bis dolbi kikuya.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize. But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still. But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man. Samt and I got to talking and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.